Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score, so I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Dallas, up front it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot.
Here we go. How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Now here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Outside Hardaway. The 17-footer goes down. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Hardaway, no good. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
DeRozan passes the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Ball slams it in.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Levine inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Powell, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. 1:43 left to play here in the first. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And here's Vucevic after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. And the 3 off target. It's tipped. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Green with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. That one drops for him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Dallas.
Three on 3. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. That's good from DeRozan.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
And he nails the third. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Here's DeRozan, and that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 7.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Hardaway finds Doncic over Williams, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Vucevic, no good on the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Smart transition play from Williams, staying ahead of the defense so he can find a fast break finish.
Right wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And Doncic is right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Ball. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Williams for 3. Here's Vucevic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Nice hustle from Nikola on the offensive glass, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Berton has checked in. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Ball. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And so here is Dallas after the Bulls pick up 2.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ntilikina. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Caruso finds DeRozan. Corner shot. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The Mavericks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And so he hits both. 5 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's DeRozan, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Okay, David, much appreciated. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Out front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney Smith. Nice D from Levine. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2. Vucevic to the pass, the ball. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Levine kicks the ball. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 10 points.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Here's Wood trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Here's Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine against Hardaway. And it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Bullock. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Levine inside the three-point line. Again, Chicago.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Passes it to Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Dallas, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
At the line for Dallas, Tim.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
And that one falls for White. Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for White. Mavericks trail by 5. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Dragic from outside. Bertans grabs the board. The shot by Kleber, wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dragic. Kobe White is out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Drummond in at the center position. They get it again, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
and he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bertsinus. The Bulls also changing it up. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Goran Dragic.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Dinwiddie wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And that one is good.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
All for 3. They grabbed their own miss. The shot's good from McGee.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for Green. Levine's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
They get it back. Wood. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that one.
Stolen by Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Hardaway for 3. Ball with the rebound. High post Vucevic. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And the big man, Vucevic, let's see if he can get it done under pressure at the strike.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there. Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
And here are the Bulls now. Shot, high post, money!
Rise to the challenge, young fella. Zach LaVine wants the ball in key situations.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Christian Wood, 2nd personal foul, 15 foul. Shooting for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And that's an intentional foul.
Smith, 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bulls,
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And then Paul slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And good that time. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Fifth personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Williams drops them both.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two.
Goran Dragic, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
He still knows how to score the basketball. Goran Dragic has a lot left in the tank.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Bertans offline. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.